Yes, we require SDVs. This is again a kind of time chart for evolution of software content in vehicles as and when the regulatory requirements came up across the globe or in India as well. I think the software content is changing dramatically as far as vehicles are concerned because of safety, emission, user requirements, infotainment, ADAS, etc. And SDV, I mean, this is a definition that I picked up, which is like defined as a vehicle or described as a vehicle whose features and functions are primarily enabled through software, a result of the ongoing transformation in the industry. So, three key aspects I think what I felt is quite important. One is new features and updates on demand. Second is service-oriented architecture and hardware-software decoupling. Updates on demand can be done for multiple purposes, for enhancing value to the consumer, as well as from the OEM side, I think, for enhancement of features or even taking care of some corrective actions for the market problems. This helps in both ways. Similarly, for the architecture point of view, I think the middle layer is going to be very, very critical as far as SDV is concerned. And decoupling is going to help us in taking care of the lifespan of the vehicle. But it poses another challenge in terms of the initial cost. So when you talk of a range of vehicles, starting from a small car to a larger vehicle, how do you take care of the hardware cost across the segment? So that's going to be extremely critical. So therefore, there will be multiple types of architecture which is going to be used in SDVs. At some level will have fusion, and this is going to help us in meeting the consumer needs from a basic functional need to updatable or digital or a software defined need. Probably we're at the stage 2, getting into stage 3. For getting into stage 4, it's going to take us some time for India to come. And this is going to change the overall value chain and also the business models for sure. I think if you look at suppliers, automotive enterprises and users, depending on the type of use case and the type of architecture we are going to use, we'll have a multiple type of business models as far as SDV is concerned. And it can't be done by anybody alone. We need a collaborative ecosystem, be it the OEM, the component suppliers, the IT industry, policymakers, mobility and energy operators. That's how I look at SDVs being taking shape in India for a future India. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It has coming in the last year, and EV is also coming in a very big way. So what do you think about the future, either in a EV or hydrogen? This is the biggest talk in this time actually.
So there's no one solution which fits all in India. We need a multiple solution, and government therefore the approach has been, if you look at National Electric Mobility Mission, hydrogen policy, biofuel policy. So
biofuel policy is what?
yeah, so government is looking at multiple energy sources to take care of the energy securities. So if I classify into, let's say, segment-wise, for example, two-wheelers, probably will be the first adopters of electric vehicles. Hydrogen could be in larger buses or trucks. Flex fuel is going to be across vehicles. So depending on the cost of both the running cost as well as the initial cost of acquisition, this implementation will be varying across sectors.
Thank you, sir.
Coming from a company, Cerence. My first question is for Dr. Sahu. First of all, congratulations, you covered a very nice view on Bird View. So one question to you is, as being a leading OEM, do you also see suggesting to Indian government or any specific committees to be forward of policies regarding the SDGs? Because SDGs, as you mentioned, is a hot topic, but being We also putting some questions or maybe suggestion back to the government, so that those kind of norms come to the India, and accordingly the OEM or the tier 1 would derive solutions accordingly.
I think it's little time away, but before that, I kind of pick one aspect of this thing, being connectivity. Connectivity is going to be one of the key facets which is going to help deployment of SDVs. And not taking about company specific, I'm talking from the industry perspective. If you look at connected solutions for vehicles today, probably we have 2.5 or 3 million vehicles on the road in India by 2025, as far as connectivity is concerned. However, if you look at larger part of the country, I mean India is a diverse country, the network connectivity is not so good in every part of the country. It may be good in metros, but when you are traveling from place A to place B, you might lose network connectivity at some places. So one of the key focus areas, if I say from industry side to government, would be that how do we really improve the real-time network connectivity so that connected vehicles can work efficiently and effectively across the country.
And the data analytics. So in this, this is a more technical question. So on that aspect, do you see FEV is doing something on that particular aspect to help the OEMs?
Yeah, I can talk about one project where we are talking about battery on cloud. So when I say battery on cloud, many of the BMS systems that are there in today's electric vehicles are taking care of the data of that particular vehicle. Whereas when we say battery on cloud, it is a digital twin for the battery characteristics, and it could not only accommodate the data from that one vehicle but also from the large fleet of vehicles. Another example could be, we talked about auto braking as one of the functions. There are now concepts coming up in terms of how do I have a digital twin of brakes, how do I have many characteristics in the vehicle which we can do in terms of twins, and then integrating all these technologies or all these pieces together, bring entire vehicle digital.
Mr. Tapan, so has an already is
Hold the mic a little closer.
yeah, is it audible?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. So I just have a question from the Mr. Tapan that as in India you see that it's a different market in North India state is a very good part because his major selling it's major seller into the vehicle sale in India. So how you see as a software defined vehicle as a good for and strategy side as a what it is going to say in the business side, what is the key point it is going to solve for the business, not from the customer side. I am asking from the business side.
You could look at it from what value proposition is getting from it, actually, honestly speaking. If you're talking of, like I said, from OEM perspective, 2 or 3 key important things. One is, how can we provide value to the customer in terms of features? So, continuous update throughout the life cycle of the program is one advantage which can be obtained through this. The second is, in case of problems, as more and more software gets into the vehicle, it's likely that you can have some issues or you can need some performance enhancements in certain part of the functions, which can be done. The third part is it going to provide some new revenue streams for new OEMs? So these are the aspects which need to be looked at. At the same time, on the flip side, you need to look at what are the challenges that are going to be there from cost perspective. What is the propensity of absorption of cost? Because part of the hardware is going to be loaded more than what it used to. So what's the additional cost which you have to bear, and therefore can it be passed on to the consumer or not? So depending on this type of segment, I think proliferation will be like many other cases, technology proliferates from the larger top segments to the bottom. So similar way it could get proliferated depending on the value proposition of the OEM as well as the consumer.
How do you see bridging the gap from a system supplier to a software company? Because what we see in this SDV domain, software is going to play a key role. And today we see all the OEMs are, of course, an expert in the system integration, and they are the experts. That's clear. But how exactly they are going to bridge the gap between
I think we have to look at core competency, adjacent competencies, and then new competencies what will be required. Other than OEM, where do I spend my energy? Both. You have to evaluate that. Do I need to have thousands of software engineers to do the job, or can I do it with a partnership? Like I said, no one can do it alone. The type of collaboration is going to definitely change. Be it between the OEM, the tier 1 supplier, and the software suppliers. Software suppliers somewhere could be tier 2, tier 3, but somewhere could be tier 1 as well. Same level. I'm talking the level of relationship. Change with respect to between the auto industry, OEMs, component suppliers, and the software industry.
Just to add point to what you said. So we typically talk about OEM, tier 1, tier 2. Now the equation might change as a random in terms of there is OEM, which is eventually the final result, the tier 1's role, which was used to be not only developing the system, integrating the subsystem part, and then there was maybe software supplier supporting these tier 1s. This may change into a triangle, saying that you may have OEMs, you will still have a new player coming up as integrator or system integrator, and then the traditional tier 1 still can play that role, or the software can play that role. And the tier 1s will still be there because eventually the hardware and overall system development will still be owned by them.
To all the players. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being part of the inaugural session and taking all the questions. Truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Speakers with a small token of our appreciation and would like to invite. Can I now request for the group for
established protocols are already been into the